Okay, hi guys, it's me again. So, as I stated previously, I don't know if y'all caught the first video, but we are trying something different. Since YouTube removed my previous channel, we're trying a new channel. But while YouTube was like doing whatever with my channel, my spirit team was talking. My spirit team was working, you know. And so we're gonna do something that they instructed me to do. And so we're gonna try this out for size. We're changing the days in which we post and the content in which we post. I'm still getting, I am still getting clarification on exactly how they want to do that. I know for sure Sundays is going to be something specific. Fridays is something specific. Saturdays is something specific. Yeah, I think it's just according to what they told me, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday so far. I think I want to do something on a Thursday. I'm planning for something to do on Thursday, but there's a little bit more that I have to do. Um, so bear with me with that. But I know for sure Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we got that up running. We got that going good. So just continue to bear with me with that. All right, God, higher source of light, higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses of the bloodline. Please clear the energy of any past readings. Please clear and protect the space and protect me, the reader, as well as the collective. I ask that you please tap into my energy, allow me to tap into yours, and please grant me clear and concise messages pertaining to what you need for the collective to know on today. I want to thank you so much, God, for bringing us here and keeping us healthy. All right. Please keep in mind, guys, we are here for the message and not the mess, right? I know mess is part of life, but we try to keep it the least amount of messy as possible. Mess gonna come through, I'm sure, when it needs to, but we here for the message, not the mess, yeah? All right. Just a little bit. I already kind of did this, but I'm just gonna do it a little bit on camera. I've already. I hope you guys missed me as much as I missed you. Did I knock this already? Just to make sure. So we're working on some new things. Working on getting our numbers back up. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know why they did what they did. As I mentioned in one of the previous one of our previous uploads, ain't no telling why they did what they did. Look, Ouija board. Caution. I don't know why that's out. But ain't no telling why they did what they did. Maybe they was trying to be cautious. Maybe somebody flagged me for something. Y'all know I have not radical views, but I got some views that church people might not like too well. So, and I'm not against church people. I'm not against the church either. I just church people don't like to face certain messages about the church, but we're gonna leave that alone. Yeah, yeah. All right. So we here for a specific thing. We're gonna use this to grab keys to close the drum. All right, manifestation. This has been coming out a lot. So I'm curious because I haven't even broke the deck for this read for this spread yet. But this has been coming out. I think this came out in every spread so far, even the personal spreads that I've done. Because I had a few people who hit me up and actually they were like they've been trying to get to me since. So yeah. Um, I'm sorry, I got a little distracted, but yeah, I had a few people who've been trying to who chased me down. Sorry, a little distracted. It was an animal doing something. I was just anyway. I was being nosy. I was in the animal business, so let me get back to y'all business. So yeah, I had a few people chase me down or whatever. So I did have a few personal readings done earlier today. So I am grateful for those people. But I don't know if I'm gonna reopen back for personals. I'm just being honest. Like I would love to do that for you guys, but something like how that caution came out. Something's been telling me to be cautious about doing personals right now. So I always listen to my spirit team, as you should too. Your spirit team, not mine necessarily, unless we got the same ones. It's a chance of that, but the chances are slim. But yeah, um, listen to your spirit team. Mine have been telling me maybe I might not need to do personal. So we'll see. So God, higher source of light, higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please grant me clear and concise messages pertaining to the collective with this spread. Please tap into my energy, allow me to tap into yours, and please keep the energy clear, free, and safe. For all messages between you and I, and what the collective needs to know. Grand Rising, who are you, great ancestor? Ooh, they all coming trying to come through. All right. Grand Rising, who are you, great ancestor? Now, my rule is for these spreads, I'm not viewing them. So anytime they flip out, where it's like flipped out, so where I can see the card, you're gonna see the card, but I look away. So, all right. What do you need from the collective? What do you need from the collective? That one came out too, I think. All right. What ancestral patterns does the collective need to be aware of? All right. Where's the collective blocked? This is gonna be interesting. I think the energy feels good. Okay. Yeah, y'all getting a lot of them. It's not even supposed to be this many, really. But I'm gonna let the ancestors do. It's a funny looking drum. I'm gonna let the ancestors do their thing now. Um, how can the collective evolve? How can a collective evolve? God, higher source of light, higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. How can a collective evolve? I'm trying not to confuse them with the. All right, let me. I sure looked away. And what do you most want the collective to know? God, higher source of light, higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. All right, I did see that one a little bit, but I just don't remember what it was. And at the bottom of the deck, we have harvest. All right, harvest is in the air. Manifestation and harvest. Both of these cards have been coming out. So I don't know what y'all got going on, collective, but I'm one. It can't be the same people. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe y'all all looking at the reads. I don't know. But let's get into it. All right. Grand Rising, who are you, great ancestor? Who we got? We got Mama Jumbo, Shine. Ah, all right. A lot of abundance look like back there. Look at that lush vegetation. All right. Shine. It's a whole lot of sun going through there. It's giving Grandmother Willow from Pocahontas. And if I ain't know no better, I'd say it was like a whatever. I don't know if this is supposed to be the ram or the ram in the bush, or if this is like the one that's not the ram. Because I think Aries is ram or the goat or whatever. I think that's Capricorn. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I noticed she got the same thing that they got down here. So we about to see. We're gonna see what they got for y'all. All right, Mama Jumbo. Mama Jumbo. All right. All right. Goddess of Shine. Guinea Bissau. Temple is the grill. The element is the bush. So she is Earth. So this must be Capricorn. Goddess Mama Jumbo glitters as guardian of the lush green forest of Guinea-Bissau. If her name sounds familiar, it's because Mama Jumbo's name was misconstrued by colonizers and replaced with the term mumbo jumbo, meaning gibberish. Still, she shines. You were born to shine. Be seen, be heard, be a movement. We need to know your name. We want to learn your dance. Daring to rise and shine starts with the courage to be seen and heard. Your story matters, and someone needs to hear it. Fear of shining brightly keeps you in the shadows, hiding and shrinking. There is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection, criticism, and judgment, but you are not for everybody. If everyone likes you, you are not really being you. Goddess declaration, I am ready to be seen and heard. So essentially, What I'm getting so far, and we're just starting. But the goddess here is Mama Jumbo, and she's telling you that it's time to shine. Rise and shine, baby, shine. There's a song that's in my head right now. I can't tell if it's an old song or a new song. I'm trying to fast forward the lyrics, but it's not working. I really want to search my Apple Music, but my phone about to die. I really feel like it's a rap song, and I don't think it's old, but I think it's like a newer rapper, not newer rapper, but like I'm 34, so it'd be like a rapper like that came out somewhere between when I was like 20 and now. I'm gonna say 20 and 30, or maybe 32. And the song that I'm hearing, it might be Chance the Rapper. I don't know what song it is, but whatever song I'm hearing, it's got a part where it says shine. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna try and find it before I end this message. So I'm gonna try and add it to the end, even if I have to edit it on. I'll try and find it because I'll rewatch the messages. So I'll make a note to rewatch it, just specifically so I can get y'all that song. But yeah, it just popped up in my head again. It's on my phone because it's something that plays on my phone a lot. But anyway, you guys are being called to shine. I don't know what it is you're doing. I don't know what you're shining a light on yet. But essentially, the ancestor that's coming to you is the ancestor that is the goddess of shine. So this is what she is calling you to do: spread a light, shine a light on it, shine a light on it. Say shine a light on it. But that's not the song I'm thinking about. All right. What do you need from the collective? Now, this is a two part, and I don't really know. Oh, again, with the goddess declarations, whenever I give you guys the goddess declarations, when the reading resonates for you, make sure you are taking those goddess declarations and you're adding them to your morning mantras. You get up, you say your morning mantra, you add your goddess declaration to it. You say it for as long as you feel like you need it, whether it be a week, whether it be for the next 2 months, whether it be just for that day. Make sure you are taking advantage of the energy that the goddesses are bringing to you, right? Because they're bringing it to you for a reason. Yeah? All right. So, for what do you need from the collective, we have etheric chords and mask. Okay. So, essentially, what I'm getting is something's being covered. Something from the bloodline is being covered. Some type of connection. It could be like a spiritual connection because not every spiritual connection is necessarily bloodline related. Um, but something's being covered, and so maybe this is what needs this is where the light needs to be shown onto the mask. The mask needs to be uncovered to reveal the actual connection. We're still working on that to see what it, but you notice all the gold and the orange, and even then you have the blues and the green and the purples, like it's lush. There's there's a lot that's hidden, but there's a lot to be gained from uncovering the hidden. There's manifestations to be accomplished. There are wounds to be healed. But in order for you to do that, the mask has to fall. All of them. Not just one of them. All of them. They all got to come off. Yeah? And they're telling you that they need you to shine for your bloodline and drop the masks. They saying they got to go. Yeah? So let's dive a little bit more into that. All right? Goddess of etheric chords. Urzuli Dantor fought elbow to elbow with her people during the Haitian Revolution to protect mothers and children. She represents the healing of the Dark Mother. If it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. The energy cords binding you and someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go. Close your eyes, see divine swords of God, goddesses, loving light separating you and dissolving the cords between you. You are both whole and healed. Just as you shower to cleanse physical grime, there is also grime in the form of energy cords, also called karmic ribbons, emotional cords, or etheric cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. The goddess declaration for etheric cords is I am worthy, compassionate, and whole. Now, before I even read the aspect of the masks, it's essentially what I'm getting is the mask is what binds you, and the cord is the shining. Shining is what will release the cords. The mask is what binds you. Maybe I'm saying that incorrectly. The mask is what binds you to the thing that you should be releasing. In order for you to properly release it, via releasing these etheric cords and releasing the cords that no longer serve you, and accessing the etheric cords that are to guide you into your higher self, you have to shine the light. We're still figuring, we still have the rest of the drum to go, but that's what they're telling you. There's a lot of revelation that needs to happen with the collective today. I'm noticing. Like, that seems to be the general message across the board, which we're still not done, but that's what I'm getting. That's what keeps coming up. You guys are exposing a lot, and I just hope that you do it healthily. Just make that a part of your goal to do it healthily, okay? All right. And so, okay. Bear with me one moment, guys. Okay. Jumbie. Temple is shadows, element is air. Jumbies are the scary, shadowy, otherworldly spirits and monsters of the Caribbean. Where is the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart. Now, are you confused or are you afraid? Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Show your true face. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and blessings. If you are wearing a mask, dare to reveal yourself. You are lying to others and to yourself. Wearing a mask is exhausting. Be you. If someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Shine a light on it. Your relationship and connection is built on lies. Their mask is a projection of your own. I am willing to remove the mask. So yeah, shining this light is essentially, now, removing the mask is not going to be, it's not usually painless. It's usually very painful. Now, what I will say is that you have the backing of your gods and goddesses, right? You know. So there's something that's fake, and the main aspect of the etheric cards is, if it isn't wholehearted love, release it and remember your words. So this is given, this is kind of given, so far it's given love. Now, whether it's just family love or romantic love or friendship love, there's some type of mask that's been worn by somebody you love, and the the goddess is here to shine a light on the fact that it's not a good, how do I say this? Because I'm trying to make sure I'm respectful of the connection, right? It's just not a good connection. Now, what made it not a good connection? Maybe it was never a good connection, because there's this saying, God puts people together, and then people put people together. So maybe it was never really a good connection. Maybe the mask the whole time was the fact that you thought that that's where you were supposed to be, or something like that. But there's a light that's being shined on the mask, and baby, wherever you not supposed to be, you about to not be there, and it's up to you whether or not you are healthily removed or unhealthily removed. It's up to you whether or not you fight against where you're actually supposed to be, or whether you just go with the flow. That part is completely up to you. Yeah. All right. I'm curious to see what the rest of this is. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, I wish y'all could see this little old car. I know y'all heard the horn just go out. Ooga. Okay, okay, okay. What ancestral patterns does the collective need to be aware of? So we have grounding and radical rebirth. See, look, it's going from. So this is 5. This is 32. On here, shine is number 32. This is 3 and 5, which they make 8. This is 27, which makes 9. And this is 18, which makes 9. All right? All right. I ain't make no connections yet. I'm just drawing y'all attention to it so far. But Sachi and Buya Nahanda. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This lady on number 5. I went to school with a girl that reminds me of this lady and the lady on, I think, not etheric cores. If that's etheric cores, celestial alignment. These two women, and I'll pull out the celestial alignment card, but the two women, the woman, the goddess for radical rebirth and the goddess for celestial alignment, they look like this young lady that I went to school with. And I'm not going to say her name. She was very, 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 very goofy, very nice, very nice. She was kind of messy. Again, we here for the messages, not the mess. So this is not about her. She was kind of messy, but she was like fun messy. She was like funny messy. I didn't really see her in too many instances be like nasty messy. Or if she ever did, it was with like her close group of friends. She never let everybody see it, right? But there, she. I wonder if that card is. I hope I ain't pull it. Like I hope it's not on the what you call it. But I want to show it to you just because I'm thinking about it. And for whatever reason, I don't really know why they telling me to show it to y'all. But I'm gonna just show it to y'all. Nah, not scarcity. Come on now, where you at, girl? Cause I know you in here. If she and that'd be so crazy if she on the board. She got to be on the board because I don't see. Oh no, she right there. No, that's not her. So she got to be on the board. Yeah, she on the board somewhere. That's crazy. Now, how did I wind up? All right. Now, when we get to her, I'll bring her up. But it's crazy to me that I was about to tell y'all about that lady, about that other card. And that means if I can't find the other card here, that means it's on the board already. But this girl, the girl that I'm talking about, she favors her. She's a little bit more light skinned. She favors her, though. But the other card looks more like her. But they look like two variations of the same woman. So we'll come back to that. That might mean something. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So, for ancestral patterns that we need to be aware of, we have grounding and radical rebirth. Let's get into it. So, you may know great ancestors, ancestress Sachi as Sartji or Sarah Bartman. Yeah. The woman forced to perform as Hottentot Venus in 19th century London, but before that she was Sachi, a a Khoikhoi girl in South Africa who deserved better. I need to learn how to pronounce these places because I like how they spelled. Protect your magic. Your heart is your own, your body is your own, your mind is yours. Your truth and story are your own. Be rooted in your truth. Create healthy boundaries. So, what I'm already getting is that the issue of the ancestral issue that you need to be aware of is that possibly you guys have a like are not good with setting boundaries. Um, I the way that it comes and says protect your magic, your heart is your own, your body is your own is giving how sometimes women wind up in relationships with men and the men are like siphoning their energy and like spreading it all about. So like if you're dating somebody and he's like sleeping with if you're dating someone and then he and or she or whoever, however you want to do that, if they're sleeping with multiple people, you are opening yourself up, and people don't like to talk about this, but you are opening yourself up to all kinds of spiritual entities and connections and things siphoning your energy that you don't necessarily, you probably wouldn't agree with, you probably wouldn't approve of, you wouldn't concede to, none of that, right? But that is what happens when you allow yourself to be with people who are with other people. In very rare cases, can beings operate fully within their spirituality and their highest emotional and mental state and have multiple partners. And that's rare because not everybody is on the path of healing. People just want to fuck just to fuck sometimes. They just want to have sex just to have sex. That's cool if that's what they want to do. I get, like no judgment to what other people want to do. But when you're tying yourself to other people, those are things that you have to consider, right? So if you want to have multiple partners, then you need to be trying to make sure that you and your multiple partners are like spiritually cleansing themselves the right way and things like that. You don't need to just be doing the things just to be doing the things and not taking care of yourselves, right? So be aware of that. All right? And I'm that's what I'm getting for this whole spiritual thing right now. I'm getting that it's possible that one of the generational things that they're calling your attention to, that that your one of the ancestral patterns that you need to be aware of is the fact that maybe the men and women tend to tie themselves to people who don't protect that other person's magic, who feel like they are obligated to one's heart or one's body or their mind, like they own them. And boundaries are very important. So maybe boundaries is something that you have to kind of be aware of, creating more healthy boundaries. Okay, your energy is unsteady. Breathe. Come into the present. Say out loud, I am here. Trauma, stress, overwhelm, anxiety, and fear disconnect you from your own body. And when you're disconnected from your body like that, you basically leave yourself open to entities. Like people talk about, like an idle mind is a devil's workplace, or however that saying goes. Like, but that's like mind and body. That's not just mind. So, like, if you are disconnected from your body because trauma and stress and all those things take the place of it, that's nothing but free space for the devil to occupy. That's nothing for but free space for the devil to come in and say, hey, this is what you've been dealing with, this is what you're going to continue to deal with. You have to make sure you're healing those parts of yourself. Okay, when you feel rootless or unsettled, come back to your breath. Meditation and breath work are grounding. Try earthing, connecting your feet to soil, free writing, clapping, stumping, and rubbing your hands. Why I read rubbing your thighs together, don't mind me. Rubbing your hands together are all grounding. Goddess declaration, I am firmly planted and deeply rooted. Go hug a tree. I know y'all saw this video with the girl, and I'm here to tell y'all that this shit is real, okay? I know y'all been seeing the video lately, or if you haven't seen it, try and find it. But there's a young lady, I think she's black. If I'm not, it don't really matter, but I think she's a black young lady, just so you could know what you're looking for. And she's been basically teaching people that you can actually go outside and speak to the trees, and you can talk to them, and they'll listen, and they'll like they'll commune with you in certain ways. So go hug a tree. Go tell a tree thank you for the breath that it's giving you. Cause baby, if it wasn't for trees, you can't breathe anyway. Okay. Um, if you go and pick berries or pick apples or pick fruit or vegetables or whatever, make sure you're telling the vines and all that thank you, right? It's not just about the trees, it's about the earth as a whole. Okay? But that's what it seems like. Something you need to be aware of is whether or not you are able to ground or getting better with grounding, getting better with being firmly planted and deeply rooted. And it takes time, and it's not something that happens overnight, but just one small step a day. You know what I'm saying? All right, what we got? Then we got Buya Nahanda, the Temple of Ancestors, element of air. Born around 1840, Sharway Yakasikana, Yakasikana channeled a Honduro, an ancient royal lion spirit named Nahanda, who has been incarnated by revolutionary Shona women for at least 500 years. Heralded as Buya Nahanda, Grandmother Nahanda, this great ancestress was a healer who declared war against colonial occupation. See, this is even the even even the other card mentioned, right? Mentioned being disconnected from your body, having all these other things occupy yourself except for yourself, right? So grounding is a major theme here, right? Grounding is something that I don't know if it's like generational. Maybe you were never really properly taught, and most of us are learning things for the first time and having to spread that through the generations, or even having to teach the older generations and things like that. But that's what I'm getting. Grounding, the theme of grounding is heavy for both of these goddesses. And both of these speak on basically being disconnected in some form and allowing things, unintentionally allowing things to take up the space that you should be taking up, right? Um, when we're talking about colonial occupation, that's people taking up the space that another people were taking up before them, right? We all know about colonialism, and if we don't, just go look it up because it's all over the place. Almost every place has been colonized. All right, so basically, colonization is just the moving in of something that wasn't originally there, and essentially, that's what's happening in both of these. Lack of grounding allows space for something that does not belong to move in that should not be there. So that is what you have to be aware of, right? Yes, you can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. And I love India, and I'm pretty sure she wasn't the first person, but I love India Ari in her song. The only constant in the world is change. That's why I take life as it comes. I love that song. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. And the goddess declaration is still I rise. All right? So, as I stated, the grounding seems to be the theme. That's something that you're going to have to work on. Being firmly planted, deeply rooted, and rising against all odds. All right, that must be something that's kind of a theme for either you as an individual, your bloodline as a whole, or just whatever community you identify with. All right, that's something that needs to be worked on according to the talking drum. And where are we blocked? Let's see. Liberation and alchemy. 37 and 38. Queen Mother Nani and Queen Nefertiti. Now, something about these coming out in order, but even 3-5 came out in order. So we got 5, 9, 9, 3, 5, which is 8, and that's actually transformation. This is 10. This is 11. Yeah, from liberation to alchemy. So transformation, freeing yourself in transformation is where you're blocked. Let's see. Queen Mother Nani of the Maroons was a spiritual leader, military strategist, and revolutionary. This Ashanti healer was brought to Jamaica in chains and escaped to lead rebellions. Nani helped to free over 800 enslaved people. Break free. Your dreams hold the power and keys to your liberation. You are freedom herself. Rise up. You deserve to feel free. What do you imagine for yourself? Daring to manifest your dreams is a part of personal liberation. Find your own personal liberation codes and your soul's unspoken desires. Life is too short to live within someone else's story. Divine blessings and magic are on your side. Enjoying your freedom fully is the best gift to your ancestors. So they're saying, oh, and the goddess declaration is my dreams empower me. It's something that you're lacking, something that you're dreaming about that you're not allowing yourself to fulfill. It's keeping you from manifesting and alchemizing. So you're holding yourself back from manifesting and alchemizing, but why? And that's a question for yourself. Why, right? Queen Nefertiti. Temple of Queens, element of fire. Nefertiti was a legendary Egyptian queen whose name means a beauty has come. Celebrated as a goddess and her husband's equal, Queen Nefertiti led a spiritual revolution worshipping Aten, the sun god. It is time. You turn everything that life throws your way into gold. You are on the path to fulfilling your purpose. So, yeah, you are an alchemist. You have the power to bend universal energy. Dare to transmute lead into gold by shifting from fear to love. Liberation. Everything you desire exists in some form of loving energy. Match this frequency. See it in your mind's eye first. Imagine it. I am loved fully. What does it look, taste, and smell like to be loved unconditionally? I am happy and healthy. See it. I am a money magnet. What does being a money magnet feel like? Goddess declaration, everything I touch turns to gold. So, what we're getting is your blocks, your manifestations are blocked. Your manifestations are blocked because you're not allowing yourself to live fully within your truth, is what I'm getting. You're not allowing yourself to fully feel, fully heal, all of those things. And like I said, it's crazy because it went in succession, literally. It went from 37 to 38. So, essentially, you need to break free of the chains that bind you so that you can fully alchemize and manifest your path to fulfilling your purpose. So that's what's holding you back. That's where you're blocked. You are not allowing yourself to break free and live within your truth, your dreams, and your power. You're not allowing yourself to hold and use the keys for liberation. You're not allowing yourself to be free. You're not allowing your dreams to empower you, which is the goddess declaration for Queen Mother Nani. My dreams empower me. You're not allowing yourself to dream that everything you touch turns to gold. You're not allowing yourself to know that you are this grand manifester, this grand alchemizer. You're not allowing yourself to live within that. And as long as you're restricting yourself, you are the restriction, right? If you feel that you can't, if you say you can do a thing, you can do the thing. If you say you can't do it, then you can't do it. And who the fuck am I to tell you that you can do it? I mean, I'm still going to be the one in your corner telling you you could do the thing. I'm always that. But for all intents and purposes, if you say that you can't do it, then who am I to tell you that you can? You have to be the one to believe that you can do it in order for shit to get done. So that's what's the block. I'm still trying to figure out where your girl coming out because, I'm just intrigued that she even on the board with this other lady. How can the collective evolve? Level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. In my Sierra voice. In my Sierra voice. Queen Ya Asantewa. Asantewa. Is that what they were saying in The Lion King? When Zazu was singing the little thing or whatever, whatever. Asante Sanda. No, no. It's something about a ripe banana. No, that's not it. My bad. My bad, Queen. But yeah, level up. You can evolve by leveling up. Leveling up your thinking, leveling up what you expect from yourself, leveling up what you expect from the people around you. Because it's not just about what's in you, or, you have to, when you change the thing that's within you, you have to change the things around you in order for the shit to stick. You know what I'm saying? Goddess of leveling up, temple, queen's element, bush. So, another earth. Queen Ya Asantewa, I could be saying this wrong, was a mother, farmer, and the warrior queen who led the War of the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, throne of the Ashanti people, the Ashanti Empire, holds the regent's cry, life force energy. Raise your standards. Raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. Time to level this shit up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that the quantum leaps happen little by little. So, what inspired action helps you level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. Divine timing is on my side. Visualization is a major theme right now for this specific read. So, what I want you guys to do is, I want you guys to really sit there and manifest for a little. Go sit somewhere quiet and close your eyes for a few minutes. It don't have to be long. Close your eyes just for a few minutes. Close your eyes for a few minutes and see all of the great things that you can think of, and then tell God, I'm ready for all of the greater things that you have to offer me that I can't even see for myself. And believe that and continue to think on that. And before you know it, those greater things are going to show up, and God is going to show out in a way that you have never deemed possible. Because what's He doing? Exactly what you asked Him to do. To show you a life greater than anything you could have ever imagined for yourself, and allow you to live it fully, unconditionally, healthily, truthfully, lovingly. Those are the things we need to be asking for, yeah? So when we're asking, how can we evolve? That's how you want to evolve. You want to evolve. You want to evolve into that level up, and you definitely want to ask God, hey, give me a life greater, show me that life greater than anything I could have imagined for myself. Help me to sustain it. Help me to acquire and maintain the thinking, the emotional capacity, the mental capacity, the psychological capacity to acquire that thing and uphold it and still live within it and do your work. Cause you here for a purpose. We all here for a purpose. So when you asking God for these things, make sure that you're still asking for them to still operate within your purpose, or else He gonna take it from you. So don't be like them people who ask for these things and they get the things and then they forget that the whole purpose for the thing is to help collectively, not to be greedy. But y'all don't want me to go off on a tangent about greed. I've been lost the whole message for the read. Okay, we gonna leave that one alone. Now, while we doing all of this, keep in mind the energy of the deck is still harvest. That's the energy at the bottom of the deck. All right. So you working your way to your harvest. They giving you the keys, and they're gonna give you another key too. We're gonna have a key to close it out. What do you most want the collective to know? Be brazen, dog. If this reading ain't saying this, if this has not been a linear blueprint reading for you, and it ain't even really linear, it can be linear, but it also give you the keys and give you little tidbits on how to jump around too, to get to the end goal to that harvest. All right, Satira, goddess Satira. So I've never pulled her. I've seen all of the cards, but I've never pulled her. Goddess Satira is the energy and spirit of Buxton in Guyana, South America. Satira is brave, bold, brazen, and barefaced, casting a spell with her hips. All right, girl, Shakira, Shakira, Shakira. Oh, Satira, Satira, Satira. Step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you into this level up. Come on now, come on, guy. You look. All who mean you harm fall away. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. I mean, I know my hands messing up the cards, but I do believe they was telling us to liberate and alchemize before we level up and become brazen. I do believe that that's what happened. Yeah, I believe that that was how the spread went. Step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you. All who mean you harm fall away. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. Make the brazen decision. What would you dare to do if you know you couldn't fail? Again, God, please present to me, please grant me the life greater than anything. I see this life that I'm imagining for myself, God, and I really love this whole picture that I'm painting for myself. But God, I want you to give me the thing that's bigger than anything that I give me that life that's big, that life you have set for me that's bigger than anything I could imagine for myself. And the mental capacity, allow me the mental capacity and the emotional and psychological capacity to uphold it so that I may live in that life, that great life that you imagine for me, God. Like, I mean, I don't know what, I don't know how else to put it. You know what I'm saying? Um, It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room. It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. It is brazen to build your family your way. God, Goddess, Force energy is brazen. I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. Like, yo, I mean, they gave you the blueprint. They want you to be brazen. They want you to be bold. They need you to they need you to shine, drop these masks, tap into these etheric cores that are here to help you, that are here to guide you, get better with your grounding into that radical rebirth, into that person, into that thing, into that being that God has set. Because we're all here for a purpose. God has specific things that they want us to do. Yeah. No matter whether your God is a man or woman or he, she, they, it, alien, it don't matter. Whatever your higher source of light, your God, because I have my own thoughts about that. I feel like we all serving the same God, but people don't want to talk about that. Again, that's probably how I wind up off my other YouTube. But don't worry about that. The grounding and the radical rebirth, go ahead and do it. Now, I don't see that card that I said was gonna come out. I don't see her, so I have to find that card because that means it's not in here. That means it's not in here. So I'm gonna have to find that card. I know I have an idea of where it is. I just gotta actually get it. It's just not out. It's not right here in my current vicinity. But yeah, this is what This is what the ancestors got for y'all. They said they want you to shine. They want you to release these masks and tap into those etheric cores. That energy that you have, that bloodline energy that you have. Ground. Have that radical rebirth. Liberate yourself. Use that. Use your alchemic talents that are within your bloodline. Use that shit to level up and become more brazen, become more brave, become more bold. Because guess what? They got a harvest waiting for you. There's a harvest waiting for you and everybody that you connected to. These harvests and stuff, these manifestations, these things aren't just for you guys. This is for you and everybody that you're connected to. So just. All right, we're going to get one card to clarify. We're about to wrap this up. God, higher source of light, higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Give me one card to wrap this reading up. One card to clarify. Seven of Swords. Get sneaky with that shit. It's something around that you can't. It's almost like you have to trick yourself or trick the energies around you. You're going to have to trick yourself out of this mask. You're going to have to trick yourself into liberation and into alchemy. You're going to have to trick the people around you who are trying to like keep you under these masks. You might not be able to tell them nothing. You might have to keep it to yourself. But it's something about being stealthy. Sleight of hand, if you will. While other people are watching these other things or whatever. Sorry, wrong one. While other people are watching these other conflicts or these other things around you, sleight of hand, and you'll be at the top with the Ace of Swords. Excuse me. All right, God, give me a key to close out the drum circle. God, higher source of light, higher self, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please grant me one key. Please grant me a key to close out the talking drum circle. Please grant me a key to close out the talking drum. Good luck. So you got luck on your side. You could do it. I'm about to read it. You could do it. Yeah. Even these that flipped over. Sorry, excuse me. Even these that flipped over speaks about being fickle, changing from being fickle because you got the message and the affirmation. Be cautious but precise. Yo, you got it. And it, and to cast out illusions. So yeah, let's get the black cat. Today is your lucky day. You are on a winning streak and everything is going in favor of you. Don't lose a second by worrying about whether or not you should throw caution to the wind. Liberate to alchemize. Don't ground radical rebirth. Liberate to alchemize. All right. Don't lose a second by worrying about whether or not you should throw caution to the wind. Instead, draw on this good fortune and take advantage because your big break has arrived. Finally. Don't look. Level up. Don't be afraid to make the most of it. As the saying goes, make hay while the sun shines. I mean, I can't make this up, y'all. I really can't. Make hay while the sun shines. So grab this fortuitous opportunity with both hands. By doing so, you are assured of the bountiful rewards that are just waiting to be reaped. Lady Luck is on your side. No matter what you do, you just can't lose. Rest assured, you will land on your feet just like a cat. Now go for it. Incantation is my luck has finally changed. Oh, so my luck has changed. Well, fancy that. As my path crossed with the black cat, and so I win in all I do. With feline help, my dreams come true. I wonder what they say about white cats. But anyway, your positive thoughts and intentions have brought about good fortune. Dismiss any negativity. Good news arrives, and offer is the one you've been waiting for. Connect with cats and their energy. Bast was the ancient Egyptian goddess of protection and of cats. The Egyptian people always ensured they had a black cat in their homes. In Japan and the Far East, black cats were considered good luck. In the Middle Ages, they were deemed wicked and evil as witches' familiars. Today, on August 17th, we celebrate Black Cat Appreciation Day. I didn't know about that. I have a little multicolored black cat. She not black black, but she black. And internally, my girl is black. But so that I mean that's the message that I have for you guys. That's the key to close the drum circle. The drum circle is now closed. Everything is everything. See, and it's even given for the energy for the clarification energy ten of swords to the four of wands to the three of wands to the king of cups, baby. Whatever that burden is, whatever this thing is that's got you mentally just like on yourself a burden, like is this I mean ten of swords is a huge mental burden, but the good thing is it's over if you allow it to be over. If you ground and rebirth yourself and use that stealth energy and get up out this mask and alchemize and such, you good. You good. So that's what they want y'all to know. That's what I have for y'all today. I love this energy. I'm glad. I love these readings. I like these. I'm glad that they told me to do these. I'm super excited. So yeah. So those are the messages that I have for you guys today. Have a great day. Laters.